together was because I've been working on a plan or idea for a few years while I've been away, and I know that this plan is something that will allow us to acquire more funds outside of our daily businesses that we do, whether it's with the books or whatever. So what this is called a raffle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a raffle is. Like you've probably seen a raffle at church for a bicycle, or any of the raffles that they have and they host things, whatever the case may be. So what I want to do is I want to put together a raffle, and I want to use our platforms as far as with Mo and Soda Chop Presents, with me, with Free Money True Life, and with Louis V being a part, and also Arthur Dre Gutter, and also Che. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do is I want to be able to utilize social media a little bit more to get us more funds to fund any other endeavors that we engage in. So what I want to do is I want to start a raffle. Now the group name is Free Money for Life or something like that, I think I put. But don't worry about that, because if we engage in this together, then we all have a input on how we're going to pursue and how we're going to move forward. This endeavor that we're going to do, eventually you'll be able to break off and do it yourself. But I think that it'll be good for us to start to do it together. That way, I'm just going to give you an example. Like, we need 100 people to make this effective. And I'll explain to you why we need that number. But first, we need 100 people. So if it's 5 of us, let me see. Louis V, excuse me, bro. Mo, Terry Morris, for everybody who don't know who Mo is. Che, Arthur Dre Gutter, and me. So that's 5 people. So in 5 people, each one of us needs to bring 20 people. And whatever the raffle tickets are, we need to sell 20 raffle tickets. So that's easier than one person trying to sell 100 or 2 people trying to sell 50. When we first start in this, we want to be able to break the numbers down so it can actually be something that's feasible and actually be something that's done. So 5 people, 20 people, 5 people, which is us, and 20 people, which is the people that you need to get to play the raffle within a certain time span, whatever that time span may be. So what I want to do is I want to start to have a raffle every week consistently. In the first raffle, we might take the 2 weeks, or the first and second raffle we might take 2 weeks just to fill this thing out and make sure that we have enough people. I thought that was, I don't know what I thought that was. I just jumped. That was funny as. But anyway, so that's what it is. So things that we'll be raffling off is things that we can all decide on what to raffle off. You can raffle off anything. You can raffle off a computer. You can raffle off an iPhone. You can raffle off some AirPods. You can raffle off anything. You can raffle off a book. Man, you can raffle off a bottle of water if somebody is willing to pay for it. So once I understood and I learned the raffle thing, and I created the idea for myself, I'm pretty sure other people probably do something similar. I'm not sure. I heard about a guy that raffles off sneakers in New York. So people probably doing the same thing, but it's always room for us to do it as well. So, like I said, you can raffle off anything. So something that we would want to raffle off, I'm gonna get to one item, and I'm gonna stick to that because I know that sometimes I go to talking and everybody know me. Dre, you know me. Mo, you know me. Louis V, you know me, and y'all know when I start talking, I just be gone. So I'm gonna try to hold it down so y'all can be able to understand exactly what I'm saying. So say that we were to raffle off something that's feasible, so we don't have to spend too much money in the beginning stages. Say we go and find a laptop that may cost us $300. You know what I'm saying? A $300 HP laptop. Maybe you can find one cheaper on a different site. But let's just stick with that. It's 5 of us, $300. We break it down. It's $60 a piece that we have to invest in order to get the return. So I can actually do it by myself, but like I said in the beginning stages, it'd be better for all of us to play a role. That way, nobody's burdened with so much. So that's the goal. This is something that's not going to take away from your daily activities. This is something that you can incorporate into your company mode. Che, you can incorporate this into your books. Dre, you with me. Louis V, you with me. So we're gonna definitely incorporate into what we got going on too. So this is something that's just while you're doing what you're doing, you can do this too. It's not something that you have to stop doing what you're doing to do this. So this is something that you can do while you're doing what you do. And not something that you have to stop and put your life on pause for, like most jobs and businesses. So say we get this laptop, costs $300. So what we do with this laptop now is we start to post this laptop. We start to tell people, hey, look, we're raffling off this laptop. And we're only using 100 people. So 1 in 100 chance is really good odds. If you don't believe me, just Google the odds and the percentages of getting a full house in poker, or people shoot dice or play spades. Just the percentages are really high. Like I think to get a good hand in poker is like 1 in a 60,000 chance. So 1 in 100 chances odds is really good odds. So we're only going to use 100 people, and the reason why we're only going to use 100 people, I'll explain it in the future. I'll explain it in a minute. So as this thing expands, we can definitely use more people, but we're always going to keep the groups down to 100 people. Every raffle can only take 100 people. So this is the reason why if it's 5 of us, we get 20 people apiece. Hey. And we should be able to accomplish that. You don't just have. You can use social media. You can use your family. You can use your friends in your community. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a network of 20 people. The raffle tickets that we're gonna be selling is not gonna be like $100 tickets. It's not even gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that's like, whoa, for real? Are you really doing that? And there's certain things that we're going to have to overcome in order to accomplish it. And I'll explain that in detail too later. I don't want to just I want you to stay tuned. I know you're busy. That's why I say fuck it. I'm not going to, try to get everybody together. And I'm not going to try to, set a time to discuss this. I'll just go ahead and make a video. And when you get a chance, you can see it and pay attention to it. Okay, perfect. So let me break down numbers, because that's what really matters to me. Money is what really matters to me, and I want to, be wealthy, and I know everybody else wants to be as well. So, let me see. Okay, perfect. So we get this $300 laptop. So now we've invested $300. So now once we get this $300 laptop, if it's 100 people that we're gonna, get to do this raffle, then in order to double our profit, in order to double our investment, we'd have to sell this tickets at $6 a piece. So 100 people at $6 a piece is $600. We paid $300 for the laptop. So now, while doing that, we just made $300. Listen, it's easy right now. People got Cash App, they got Zelle, they got PayPal. There's all type of ways that we can receive these funds. So you don't have to go out and go meet someone and receive the funds. You can hit them up on social media. They can be Wayland, New York. They can be Wayland, Washington, wherever they are. As long as they trust you and they know that, man, hold up, this is $6. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we're not gonna do that. So this is what we're gonna do, or this is what my idea would be. Now, if anybody else has any ideas, or you wanna, incorporate some things, I'm open to all suggestions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that laptop for $300. We're gonna sell each raffle ticket for $15. So I would pay $15 to have the chance to win a $300 computer. I would. Bro, like $15, I couldn't even go to McDonald's and have a decent meal with $15. Like, imagine how many times you spend $15. Like, taxes are $15. So, $15 is really not a lot of money. So, if you can find 20 people to Cash App you, Zelle you, Chime you, however you receive the funds, those $15, then that 100 people, now pay attention, that same 100 people that we're using are going to bring us back $1,500. So that $300 computer that we invested, we end up making $1,500 and profit in $1,200. So in a profit of $1,200, what we just did was, if it's 5 of us, we break that $1,200 down, right? And we divide that $1,200, and we come up with like two something, like 225 or some shit like that. I don't know. I ain't trying to think about the math at that moment like that. But $1,200 is what our profit is. We break it down into 5 people, so it's like $250 or $240, I believe. So in a week, we just made an extra $240. So in a month, you just made an extra $1,000. But this is just the beginning, where we're just starting to get into this raffle. So once we start to elevate into the raffle, we're gonna eventually start to elevate, and eventually start to invest our money into iPhones, things of that nature, where people wouldn't mind spending the $25 for a raffle ticket. You know what I'm saying, for the latest iPhone. You know what I'm saying. So what I want to do is I want to host raffles. I want to be able to get us together. Each individual, each one of us are going to be obligated to go out and bring 20 people. Now the beauty of this is that once you bring the people in the beginning and they see, we record, we document, people leave videos showing that they received their product. Once we start to get it like that, people are going to start looking for us. So we won't have to go out and look for people no more. People are going to start to, word of mouth going to start to spread. Those people are really giving away stuff, the chance to win it for $5, for $10, for $20, something that they couldn't even save up for over a few months period of time. So I'm saying, so this is what I want to do. So the number that we can use will be 100 people, right? So because that number will be 100 people, it's a reason why. Because in this field, you have a problem. People will think that, for one, you're trying to scam them and run off with their money. I mean, I don't know who would run off with $6 per day, or $15. I mean, but hey, but this is what's important. Mo, you have Soldier Shop Presents. So you're always there. You're always a part of something. So you're pretty much stable. I'm an author. We put our books out. Louis V's an author. He puts his books out. Dre Gutter's an author. He puts his books out. Shay's an author. We put our books out. So we're not just faces that you're just going to pop up and see, and then these faces are going to disappear again. We're here, and that's what's good. So, Mo, wherever you work at, in this place that takes up all your time, you can definitely spread this around to the people that you work with, which will make it easier because they know you. They know that you work there. They know, if they give you $20, which they probably was spent on lunch, if they give you those $20, they know that you're not going anywhere. You're going to be at work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the hardest working superwoman in the world. So even Louis V, or even Dre, even where you're at, bro, it's like, what I'm saying, people might still want to play. So Shay, you got a lot of followers, what I'm saying, me myself. So we're the perfect individuals to engage in this. So what I want to do again is I want to set up the raffle, and we'll start to raffle off different things. You can raffle off, we can brainstorm ideas, we can raffle off books, we can raffle off baskets, we can raffle off baskets that have books in them, we can raffle off clothing, whatever you want to raffle, we can definitely do that. But I want to start a raffle between us 5, and I want us 5 to start it. I want us 5 to operate in it. And I think it could really, really be successful. I mean, really, really, really be successful, to where the point is we're going to have too many people. It's going to be too many people. So when it's too many people, then what will happen is, Vert, you will go, Louis V, so everybody knows, don't get confused. Louis V is Vert. So if you hear me say Louis V, that's my little dog, Vert. You know what I'm saying? My little brother. So what we'll do is, okay, now Louis V, you will have your own raffle going on because you have enough clientele to make sure that you're sustaining it. Also Dre Gutter, also Shay, Terry, not Terry, Mo. I don't know why your name is Terry Morris, but Mo, you know. But anyway, so you'll be able to break off and do it on your own, and all the profits are completely yours. So this is not something to tie you into nobody. This is not something to tie you into us. This is something that can help us all get our own. So we'll start to make money. Because imagine if it was just you with that laptop, you made $1,200 that week. So you'll make $1,200 this week, $1,200 next week, $1,200 the following, $1,200 the following. That's $4,800 a month off of doing nothing, off of doing what you do already. Because how many hours are we on social media? How many hours are we around our coworkers? How many hours are we on the phone? You know what I'm saying? So use your social media, use your contact info on your phone. Reach out to individuals, bro. Hey, cash out me $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we're raffling off this. Eventually, as we get forward, what'll happen is we're gonna start to raffle off cars and vehicles. That's when we're really going to start to see money. But we got to crawl before we walk, so I'm not going to get so deep into that. But the system of how we choose the raffle, because you'll have individuals that will, you'll have people that will say, well, you're cheating, or you're giving it to somebody that you favor, or that it's a scam. Excuse me. And I do not have the coronavirus, by the way, because I know when people cough, they say people got a coronavirus, but I don't have it. So perfect. So the way that we find out who the winner is we have a system that nobody can cheat. We have a system that when you approach or when you have to deal with those type of issues, no one can cheat this system. And that system is that we use the Florida Lotto in order to choose our winner. We don't put our tickets into a hat or a basket like other companies may do. We're going to use the Florida Lotto at our advantage. And we're going to allow the Florida Lotto to make out the number, the people that win. So say say today is Saturday. So say we start to do this today, right? And then we're not going to start doing it today. I'm just giving you an example. So say we start to do this today. Today's Saturday. We give the individuals all the way to next Saturday in order, well, not next Saturday, but next Friday in order to submit the funds, however much the raffle ticket will cost. So they'll contact you and they'll tell you what number they want, and you can only have a number from 00 to 99 because we're going to use the 2-digit lotto number for that night. So next Saturday at say 9 o'clock, we know I got to do a little research and see exactly what dates and what times the lotto comes out. I'm just giving you an example. But say next Saturday when the lotto comes out, the play 2 or the pick 2 or whatever the fuck it is, when it comes out, everybody will be anticipating that number, and the winner will be able to know at the same time we know who won. So we can't cheat you, or we can't, cheat the system because we're not picking the numbers. So what'll happen is you'll get a graph. And you'll put numbers 00 all the way to 99. As people call you in, they'll tell you, hey, bro, let me get number 30 or let me get number 23. So what'll happen is you'll put their number or their name next to that chart, next to that graph. And if somebody else calls you throughout that time and they want that same exact number, you have to tell them that they can't buy it because it's first come, first serve, and that number is taken. So what this does is it creates urgency in the future for people to contact you ahead of time and say, hey, let's get these numbers. I need this number. I need number 1, 2, or however, whatever their lucky numbers may be. But this system creates urgency so that people don't wait till the last minute to be able to submit the money. And like I said, you can do it on you can receive the money on Cash App. You can receive the money on so many different ways. So it's easy. You don't have to go meet people like that. You can be talking to family members that you met way when you was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And you haven't seen in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna use that system. We're gonna use that system of how to find out who actually is the winners. We're gonna use the Florida Lotto. When the Florida Lotto comes out, the 2 or the 3 pick, whichever number is the last 2 numbers is the person that won. So if somebody picked the number 32 and the number that came out was 332, that person is the one that won. The 32 is the person that won. So it's no way for us to cheat. So this is what I want to get into. I mean, nobody's obligated to get into it. I mean, I know everybody. I deal with everybody on the regular. So I mean, you're not obligated to be a part of it, but I'm just inviting you to be a part of it because I know what this is going to turn out to be. So again, hopefully everybody's whoever's interested, give me a thumbs up, hit me in my inbox, or the group is here. Let me know if you need more details or whatever the case may be. So it's been 20 minutes. I don't know how I talked for 20 minutes that quick, but I guess time flies when you're having fun. So I'll talk to every one of y'all later. Please take a little moment to watch this. If you need to rewatch it, watch it again, and just contact me and let me know what's going on. City Boy from Dave.